Hello, everyone. Teacher Robin is here. Welcome to IELTS Insider. I've been having a little bit of a microphone problem. Please let me know that you can hear me. We are here we're going to talk about vocabulary again in this lesson. So I have prepared 10 vocabulary which have been on the channel before. So if you've been watching our vocabulary videos, you would have seen this vocabulary before, and this is we're gonna practice with this vocabulary again in this lesson. So this is a great lesson if you're studying IELTS or if you're studying vocabulary or you just love English. This is the place to be right now at this live stream. Let's take a look at the chat to see the wonderful students who are here. Layla's here. And Layla says, I'm so excited and happy that you're going to teach us other essential vocabulary. Yes, I'm glad you're excited. I hope I can recognize some of them at least so I can memorize them easier. Yeah, I think you'll be able to recognize. There's a few easy ones. You'll be able to recognize them. Hello, Lavanya. Sleepwalker. How long does it usually take you to prepare a lesson? I'm slow, so today's lesson was probably about an hour, 20 minutes. And okay, Michelle is here. Hello, welcome back, Michelle. May is here. Hello, Myrnawati is here. Anna Maria is here. I'm jumping back between. And Myrnawati, hi Robin. I thought you were so hectic with your job. Thanks so much for your effort in helping us learn English. I think only May knows, but I was very, very sick for over a week. I was terribly sick. I did not do anything. As most of you know, I was too sick to do anything, but I am better now. So you do not need to ask me, how are you doing, Robin? Because I am all better. But I was very, very sick for about a week. Not COVID. Hello, Kat. Just Anna's here. Asifa Hussein. Hello. Okay, let's get into the vocabulary. Again, 10 vocabulary, some easy, some not so easy. Again, I'm not interested in the students that know all this vocabulary perfectly. Good for you. I'm more interested in the students that don't know this vocabulary, and I'm happy to teach you today some new vocabulary. So my goal is to teach you something new today, not something that you already know. So I hope you learn from this lesson, and I hope when you're trying to make sentences, you make a few mistakes. I don't expect perfect students. All right. So we're going to do the 10 words, and then I'm going to give your homework. Now, I'm not going to give a quiz in this lesson, but during the lesson, there might be some secret quiz, so pay attention. All right, so as usual, this is our slide 1. I have a sentence with a blank, and I will read the sentence. The sentence says, the season finale, there's a new word too, finale of my favorite TV show was blank. The season finale of my favorite TV show was blank. Now I have 10 choices on the screen. I will read them off. 1, Discord. 2, gist. 3, frugal. 4, altercation. 5, Paramount. 6, riveting. Excuse me. 7, succulent. 8, curb. 9, frantic. 10, denote. The season finale of my favorite TV show was blank. Discord, gist, frugal, altercation, Paramount, riveting, succulent, curb, frantic, denote. All right. Cat comes in right away with Discord, maybe. Maybe. I don't know yet. Discord with Layla. Sleepwalker says 6, which is riveting. Mernawati, again, with another positive statement. We hope you are always as fit as a fiddle, fresh as a daisy. Carry out your activities as usual. Thank you very much, Mernawati. You're always very kind. Hasifa says frantic. Layla says, I changed my answer to riveting. So the season finale. What is a season finale? That is the end of the season of your favorite TV show. So the last episode. And yes, the answer to this is going to be the answer is riveting. Riveting. And what does riveting mean? Riveting is an adjective. It means so interesting that it holds your attention completely. You are so interested in what you're reading, what you're watching, what you're listening to. It is riveting. Riveting. Wow, so interesting. So, example sentence. This is from the previous vocabulary video. The audience was so interested by her riveting speech. So, the speech was so interesting about her life story. The audience was so interested by her riveting speech about her life story. And another example, I could not put down the book as it was so riveting. It was so interesting. It had my attention. All right. So we had a lot of examples. Let's go back to the first one. The season finale of my favorite TV show was riveting. I was watching the show. It was the final episode of the season. It was riveting. It was so interesting. I had to watch it. All right. Before we get to the next one, you now have a chance to give me some sentences using riveting. What is riveting in your life? And Layla says, I changed my answer to riveting. You can't do that on the IELTS test. Well, you can if in the time, but I'm not going to allow you to change your answer on my live stream. Strict that maybe James will allow it. I'm not going to allow it. Riveting. And Kat says, oh, my answer was incorrect. Well, Kat, as I said before, I'm here to help you learn. So mistakes are encouraged. Last night, I watched a movie which was riveting. Which movie was that? You're just making an example? Try to make a real example. It was a riveting scene, and I was watching it with all my attention. So, yeah, Sleepwalker, that is correct. So, but the sentence is redundant because the first part of the sentence, the first clause and the second clause, they're saying basically the same thing. So, yeah, if we were writing in the IELTS, if you're writing in your IELTS, I'd say, well, those two sentences mean the same thing. You could cut out the second part and just use riveting. You are a very strict teacher. Oh, Layla's complaining, so she gets some minus points today. Layla, if you complain anymore, I'm going to call your dad. Many people are enjoying watching the concert because it is riveting. Yes. I am fascinated by his riveting performance in the local art show. Yes. Yesterday, I had a riveting conversation with my guest. It's true. Parker says, I think she got what I said. Black Friday is not riveting. So, yes. But usually we don't describe like holidays as riveting. Some sort of performance is riveting, like a TV show, a concert, a conversation, a book. These are riveting things. Holidays, Christmas was riveting. We wouldn't describe a holiday as riveting. All right, let's go on to the next word. Vocabulary 2. It says, I did not hear all of her speech, but I did get the blank of it. I did not hear all of her speech, but I did get the blank of it. So our list: discord, gist, frugal, altercation, paramount, riveting, succulent, curb, frantic, denote. Michelle says, when I was younger, I had many riveting hobbies. Sleepwalker comes in with gist. Layla says gist. May says gist. Gist spelt with a G, G-I-S-T, gist. Is that the correct answer? Any other guesses? Excuse me. I'm having some Dr. Pepper here. Marnawati says gist. All right. And yeah, the correct answer. Oh, James, your lessons are always riveting. There is the best sentence coming from James. Gist cat has no answer. You just guess, cat. Gist. The gist of our meeting is to solve that problem. All right. So yeah, I think most of you got the gist of it. I did not hear all of her speech. I did not hear it all, but I did get the gist of it. So gist, the noun, you get the gist of something. That's the main meaning or the content. So you didn't hear all of the speech, but you got the gist of it. So you got the main idea or the main meaning of that speech. So our example sentences: I missed the class. So can you give me the gist of the lesson? So can you give me the main idea of the lesson? Not all the details. I don't want all the details. I just want the main points, the main ideas. That's the gist. And another example: I didn't understand all of her essay, but I think I understood the gist of it. The gist. All right. Now it's on you to make your own sentences using gist, or try to make a sentence using gist. The gist of our meeting is to solve that problem. I did not watch the movie because the gist was horrible. Now, May, we don't use it this way, and I'm thinking immediately, why don't we use this? I think because you did not watch it, so you're saying the story of it was horrible. So I think it would work better if I did not watch all of the movie. Like you did attempt to look at this material, but you didn't get all of the information. You just got the gist of it. So you can't say in a negative, I didn't look at the material and somehow you know the gist of it. So it doesn't really match. So I think using the gist, someone is telling you, or you're listening, or you're reading, and you are getting that information. You're getting the gist of that information from a source. And when you say, I did not watch the movie, you're not getting that gist of it. And Layla, I couldn't watch that last episode of the series. So could you give me the gist of it? That would be a question. So we need a question mark. So could you give me the gist of it? Question mark. And that is a good example there. So Layla is requesting me to give the main points of that series. Sleepwalker, let me explain the gist of it all. Yes. Cat, what does gist mean? Just the main meaning or content, not all the details, just the main points, the gist. Okay, Layla has a question mark now. I hope my friends understand the gist of, usually we're going to say gist of what I say when I speak English. Gist of. You can see whenever we use gist, we're always followed by of, gist of, the gist of something. So I hope my friends understand the gist of what I say when I speak English. Yes, that would be a good example. Well, while listening, I couldn't watch the whole vocabulary, but I got the gist of the conversation. Yes. Could you please give me the gist of how this car works? Yeah. But I don't think people ask that question when they're learning about how a car works. Well, it depends on the situation, but yeah, you could say that. I can provide you the gist of James's speech. Yes. The gist of the Prime Minister's speech is riveting. Yes. And Michelle, there we go. Gist of. All right. All right. Thank you for some really, really good example sentences here. I am going to move on to the next word. And this is a word that I think this vocabulary we've had on this live stream and videos so many times, so it should be fairly easy. We talked about it so many times. I limit my spending to $50 a month because I am so blank. I limit my spending to $50 a month because I am so blank. Discord, gist, frugal, altercation, Paramount, riveting, succulent, curb, frantic, denote. And if you have been watching my videos or James's videos, you should be very familiar with this word. You should be an expert on this word because you've seen it so many times. And all the answers are coming in. Frugal, 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 frugal. Hey, Hendrik. And yes, the answer is frugal. If you are frugal, you're trying not to spend or waste money. I need to be frugal with my spending since I have a low salary, and instant noodles is a frugal meal. Instant noodles is a frugal meal. Now, your turn. Give me some frugal sentences. Frugal. Frugal. And Layla says, this is the easiest one so far. I love it so much. Hey, Layla. Again, I'm not here to teach you easy vocabulary. You should be disappointed. You should be, oh, Robin, that's too easy. Robin, I want a challenging vocabulary. Yes, Lavanya. Give me a sentence, Lavanya, with frugal. The family decided to be frugal this month to buy a planned purchase. Yes. Are you a frugal person? I believe I am a frugal person. Are you a frugal person, Kat? James is not a frugal person as he always buys food for Robin. This sentence is 100% not true. I don't think James has bought me any food in my life. In the past, I guess 10 months, I've seen James face to face twice. Not including when we made videos. I've only seen him once. So since February, I've only seen James face to face once by accident. They were frugal on their party. Yes. I only buy necessary stuff because I'm a frugal person. Yes. Yes. All right. I think we got frugal down. Let's go on to the next one. It is of blank. importance that you watch this IELTS live stream. It is of blank importance that you watch this IELTS live stream. Discord, gist, frugal, altercation, paramount, riveting, succulent, curb, frantic, denote. Mernawati says, since I got married, I've become more frugal to save some money for my children's school fees. Economical, yes, that could be frugal. Oh my goodness, it's been a long time since you met James. Yes. Paramount, Sleepwalker guesses Paramount, Paramount, Paramount. Excuse me. All right, everyone's coming in with Paramount, which is the correct word. And notice that of Paramount. Paramount, not always, but very often you'll see that of Paramount. Before we had gist of. So it is of paramount importance that you watch this IELTS live stream. And of course, paramount, more important than anything else. So yes, when James or Robin does a live stream on Saturday, it is the most important thing to do, more important than anything else. Our live streams are paramount. Is it just the synonym of the most important thing? Well, synonym is usually words are synonyms. Not really a long sentence and a synonym, but yeah. Wait, I didn't answer yet. Well, these students are fast, Cat. You got to be really fast with this bunch. And example sentences. So the safety of the children is our paramount concern, right? Safety of children. You couldn't have anything that is more of paramount concern. And I think the issue of immigration is paramount in the next election. So you students, now you give me some words, sentences using paramount. Our paramount task is to resolve all our differences in this matter. Yes. What about significant? No, you're okay, Layla. You got to look at the meaning there. More important than anything else. So it is not a synonym of it's in the same area as significant, but paramount means it's the most important thing. Significant doesn't mean the most important thing. It means significant is important, but paramount is the most important. So good question. Oh, here we go, Michelle. My paramount responsibility is to care for my wife. This is a great sentence, Michelle. Yes, because it's a real sentence. It's about your life, and you use the vocabulary perfectly. So, yeah, I really like this sentence. When you can use that sentence in your own life. Layla with an I. Hi. All right, here's another good sentence. Mernawati. Taking care of my children is my paramount obligation as a mother. You could, instead of obligation, you could just say paramount duty. That's a synonym of the most of paramount is most of paramount. You don't want to use most of. You don't paramount already means most important, so you don't have to say most of. That's redundant. That's extra. So you can say and paramount is an adjective, so we need to describe something. So the parent participation, you would say participation is paramount today. Participation. Let's describe participation as paramount. Make yourself happy is a paramount thing in this world. Again, Hendrik, let's try not to use the word thing in IELTS. So making yourself happy is a paramount goal in this world. In order for us to maintain, you put maintained a good health. You just say maintain a good health. Maintain good health. Eating healthy food is paramount. Yes. My mental health is my paramount concern. And nowadays, really? Uh, Primary. Yeah. Yes. But primary, yes. Yes, I'm trying to go through every situation. Are they exact synonyms? I don't want to say yes. There's probably some situations we might use primary, but we don't use paramount. And of course, if you're using a sentence primary and then secondary, that's not a good place to use paramount. So, yes, I would say they're near synonyms, very close. Cat, I can't make a sentence. My mind is blank right now. These words are new for me. Well, I'm glad they're new for you, Cat, because somebody's learning. Attending the IELTS live streams is paramount. Yes, to improve my English skills in general. Participation is paramount today. Yes. All right, let's move on to number 5. Here we go. Number 5 says there was on. You got a clue there. There was a blank on the subway about an empty seat. There was a blank on the subway about an empty seat. Discord, gist, frugal, altercation, paramount, riveting, succulent, curb, frantic, denote. Lavanya, English speaking is paramount to the IELTS test. Yes, but also, well, I would take out the speaking because speaking, listening, writing, and reading, they're equally important. So speaking is not the most important. I would just take out the speaking. English is paramount to the English IELTS test. Yes. So there was a blank on the subway about an empty seat. Discord, gist, frugal, altercation, paramount, riveting, succulent, curb, frantic, denote. Sleepwalker comes in with altercation, 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 or discord. Well, we can't use Discord because I use an, the article. So we know the next word starts with a vowel sound. Alternation. There is no alternation. That is not a word, Layla. Layla, you're inventing a new word. Kat says, I don't know. So, Kat, probably a lot of these students, they're watching other videos. So, Kat, it's very important to stay involved. Watch all the videos released on this channel. And you can see that a lot of these students, they know this vocabulary already because they watched other videos. So, Kat, please stay active. Sleepwalker has the faster finger. Finger or fingers? Yes. Sleepwalker is extra fast today. I think Sleepwalker upgraded her internet connection. Oh, my typo. Don't make a typo on the IELTS. They'll get you. Suddenly there was an altercation. Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't even answer it. You already got these sentences. Yes, altercation. Altercation. Noun, a noisy argument or disagreement, especially in public. Okay, so in public, if you hear people shouting, fighting, that's an altercation. So two customers were having an altercation at the shop. Let's avoid that group of men walking towards us because I do not want to have any altercation. Suddenly there was an altercation near the store that excited everyone around. And you fixed it. Too late. I do not accept. Do it right the first time, or I'm just teasing you. You're going so fast, you're making mistakes. Slow down, get it perfect. It is paramount for you to watch Robin's videos previously. Yes, Cat It's Paramount. Anna says it's Paramount to you, Cat. It's just a typo. Any other sentences with altercations? So every day I have altercations with my friends. So again, these are noisy arguments in public, like on the street, Lavanya. Everyone's watching you. Like an altercation, you're fighting with someone, and sometimes the crowd forms around you to watch. Maybe people have their phone to put you on YouTube. The people were having an altercation at the shopping mall because the promotion had ended suddenly. Ooh, that would cause an altercation. There was an altercation between the clerk and the customer in the shop yesterday. From Layla. All right, let's move on to number 6. Number 6. Your health is of blank concern for us. Discord, gist, frugal, altercation, paramount, riveting, succulent, curb, frantic, denote. Your health is of blank concern for us. In some situations, I prefer to keep silent rather than responding to avoid an altercation. There's a good expression. You want to avoid an altercation. As they have the same boyfriend, so they get into an altercation after meeting together at a restaurant. You have your new Netflix series here, Myrnawada. Start writing. I have or I had past tense an altercation with a stranger on the train, unless this is happening right now. Henrik, are you on the train fighting with someone right now? So no, Robin, I only talk on the phone. So Lavanya, altercation is not an argument or disagreement. An altercation is a public fighting. So if it's in private and there's no strangers around, that's just an argument. I can see my phone to write down. I saw an altercation last night. Lavanya says succulent. Sleepwalker says paramount. We've already studied paramount. Curb, frantic. Any other guesses? Your health is of blank concern for us. Discord, gist, frugal, altercation, paramount, riveting, succulent, curb, frantic, denote. Well. This was a test question. I was testing you, and it's paramount again. It's paramount again. And Sleepwalker got it. Anna got it. Oh, Sleepwalker changed. Oh, okay. Sleepwalker changed to denote, so only Anna got it. Your health is of, I told you earlier, of is often before paramount. Concern for us. So this was a mini test here to make sure you guys are learning. And I don't know, a lot of people said curb. Your health is of paramount concern. It's the most important concern. Lavanya. Boom. You pay attention, students. You think you can expect the next word or predict the next word, and I'm just reviewing an old word, and a lot of you got that wrong. All right, here's the real number 6. The real number 6, their family seems happy but shows signs of blank. Their family seems happy but shows signs of discord, gist, frugal, altercation, paramount, riveting, succulent, curb, frantic, denote. Mernawati has fast fingers, and everyone's coming in with Discord, 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 Discord from everyone. And yes, that is the answer. Discord. Their family seems happy, but shows signs of discord. Discord, a noun, a disagreement between people. So they disagree, and that causes some conflict between people or organizations. So, our first example sentence: negotiations between rich and poor nations are a source of discord. So, disagreement. Rich and poor nations, they're going to disagree on many things. Another example: after all the division and discord, the country is coming together. So maybe in the past, the country had a lot of division and a lot of discord, disagreements, but now the country is coming together, coming back together. And we have Shamea Salah. Hello, welcome. Layla, you already tricked us today. Well, I might have a few more tricks, so pay attention. Discord. So let's get some example sentences with Discord. Sleepwalker coming in. Me and my friend had Discord in the past, but now everything is settled. Okay. Again, Discord is a formal word, and it's great for IELTS if you can put it in an IELTS test. But we don't usually use Discord in casual conversations. You can, but usually when you're saying me and my friend, that's a very casual statement. Me and my friend. You're not going to put that in an IELTS essay. Usually we don't use Discord. That's more of a formal word, but you can. I noticed there's obvious discord between her and her sister. Yes. She was divorced after a discord. Yes. Practicing forgiveness is a good way with discords. Practicing forgiveness is a good way. Oh, okay. So maybe you want to say practicing forgiveness is a good way after discords, maybe. Unobvious. Yeah. Unobvious. All right. We're going to move on to the next one. 7. All right. Vocabulary 7. There is too much political blank before an election. There is too much political blank before an election. Discord, gist, frugal, altercation, paramount, riveting, succulent, curb, frantic, denote. What is the answer to number 7? May says the employees are having discord because they are required to work extra hours without being paid. Yes. Discord among employees in a company is not acceptable. Okay, wow, that's a strict rule. So number 7, there's too much political blank before an election. Discord, gist, frugal, altercation, paramount, riveting, succulent, curb, frantic, denote. I had a discord. You might say I had a disagreement, which kind of matches or fits in that sentence a little better. If you were describing the relationship, my manager and I have a lot of discord. That would work better than saying I have discord. We usually don't express it with I have discord. We're describing a situation with some discord. All right, number 7. There is too much political blank before an election. Discord, gist, frugal, altercation, paramount, riveting, succulent, curb, frantic, denote. Layla says discord. Michelle says frantic. Anna says discord. Altercations by Sleepwalker. May says altercation. Altercation would work maybe if you would say there are too many political altercations. We would do because altercations are is countable. Um, and our answer here, there's too much political art. Layla's changing to altercate. I don't know why you changed, Layla. You lost it. And then Sleepwalker says Discord then. Yeah, it's Discord again. That's the word. So is Discord countable or uncountable? I think we're going to use it as only, as far as I know, uncountable. So too much discord, too many altercations, too much discord, too many altercations. I have seen families on Discord about their money. On Discord? Oh, where'd you get the on? I have seen. I have seen families. Many families have a Discord about money. Okay, so number 7 again was a little test. I repeated the word discord. Too much political discord. Too much political disagreement. Yeah, discord is a disagreement. All right, here is the real number 7. A fever often blank an infection. A fever often blank an infection. Discord, gist, frugal, altercation, paramount, riveting, succulent, curb, frantic, denote. A fever often blank an infection. What is the answer here? Michelle comes in with denote, Sleepwalker denote. Show, well, show is not one of our words, Myrnawati. Denote, gist, succulent. Too late, Layla. You made your choice. But you changed it. Are you sure you want to change it, Layla? Denote, 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 denote. What is denote? Yeah, so a fever often denotes an infection. So denote, to be a sign of something. It is a verb. Fever often denotes an infection. If someone has a fever, that's a sign that they have some sort of infection. So example sentences: his frequent urination denotes that he may be diabetic. And the child's swollen belly denotes starvation. So sometimes you can see children in some poorer countries. The children do not have enough food, and their belly is swollen, and that denotes starvation. They don't have enough food. I misunderstand. Misunderstand is one word. Is misunderstand. So example sentences: falling temperatures denotes winter is coming. Yes. Is it similar to the no? Denote is not related to health. It's just a sign. It can be about health, but it can be about anything else. So falling temperatures denote winter is coming is not about health, but that's using it correctly. It's just a sign. So some you can use when you're talking about health. Yeah, denote is similar to symptom, but when you're not talking about health, denote It doesn't work. Do you have denotes? Denotes is not a verb, is not a noun. It is a verb, so you cannot ask this. What do you mean? Do you have denotes? Last week, what is denotes? This is incorrect, Lavanya. Can you try again? Because denotes is a verb. Dashani Nadika, low hemoglobin denotes anemia. Okay. His face denotes that he is angry. Yes. When you have a high temperature, that denotes you have a flu. Well, what is a high temperature? That is a fever. So you don't want to say high. You can say high temperature, but let's use the more precise word, fever. That means high temperature. My daughter's cough denotes she's still sick. Yes, still a sign of something. All right, let's go on to number 8. I need to blank my TV watching time. I need to blank my TV watching time. Discord, gist, frugal, altercation, paramount, riveting, succulent, curb, frantic, denote. Overcast often denotes that it will rain. Having a running nose is a denote. Again, may denote is not a noun. It is a verb. So you can't have a denote. It denotes. I need to blank my TV watching time, and we have curb and saves Uzi IEL. What's that? Frantic. I need to frantic my TV watching time. It denotes we have to study a bit more. That's a good one, Anna. I like that one. Curb, 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 curb. Well, yes, the answer is curb. Curb. I need to curb my TV watching time. What is curb? To control or limit something, especially something bad. So if I say I need to curb my TV watching time, that kind of means I'm watching too much TV. I'm spending too much time to watch TV. That's bad. I need to curb it. I need to limit, control my TV watching time. So, examples. He needs to learn to curb his temper. He has a temper. He gets very angry. He needs to control it. He needs to curb his temper. You need to curb your curiosity or it will get you in trouble. Layla, May, Sleepwalker, everyone is. You need to curb your curiosity or it'll get you in trouble. Control it, limit. Just joking. All right. What do you need to curb? Let me know in the chat. During the diet, so you could say during my diet, I had to curb my impulses. Okay, good, good, good. Curb my impulses to eat something unhealthy. He needs to curb spending time for playing computer games. He needs to curb. So you want to put spending after curb. You want to curb his computer game time, I would say, because look how I phrased it in the original. I need to curb my TV watching time as a noun. His temper as a noun. He needs to curb his curiosity as a noun. So he needs to curb spending time. It's a little awkward. It works, but it's a little awkward. Since I watch my height, since I watch my weight, I curb my food every single day. Okay. Carlos Isabella. Hello. All well in South Korea here. How are you doing, Carlos IZ? All right. I need to curb my time with social media. I curb using mobile every day. Okay. I curb my mobile. I curb my time on the mobile phone. Clinics curb children growing so often. Ooh, what is this? Clinics curb children growing so often. I don't understand that, Anna. What is wrong with growing so often? I need to curb eating fast food as it is unhealthy. I might have to curb my curiosity about asking Robin several questions. Yes, you should curb your wasting time with damp people. What are damp people? Damp means wet. What's wrong with wet people? Layla doesn't like wet people. Yeah, he needs to curb his time playing computer games for playing computer games. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's go on to the next one. Number 9. There was a blank search for the lost child. There was a blank search for the lost child. There was a discord, gist, frugal, altercation, paramount, riveting, succulent, curb, frantic, denote. Damn. No, I think you mean dumb. D-U-M-B. D-U-M-B. Need to curb my time for mobile. Everyone needs to curb their time for mobile phones. So good sentence. There was a blank search for the lost child. Okay, we have Sleepwalker coming in with frantic. Layla's coming in with frantic. Murnawati frantic. The controllers. Who is curbing growth? You cannot curb growth of children, can you, Anna? Usually you want to encourage the growth of children. Who is curbing the growth of children? That's scary. All right. I think most people are in. Yes, it is frantic. There was a frantic search for the lost child. When you lose a child somewhere, that's big event, eh? So you're going to be frantic. Frantic means done quickly and with a lot of activity, but in a way that is not very well organized. So quickly doing something in a hurry, uh, sometimes suddenly, not well organized. It's very frantic. So our example sentence is: I became more frantic as I tried to finish my homework before the 5 p.m. deadline. So there's homework. I have to finish it before 5 p.m. I'm in such a hurry. I'm very frantic, moving about, lots of activities like that. As the ship was sinking, okay, this is an emergency situation. I almost said a bad word. As the ship was sinking, everyone was frantic to get off. So quickly moving to escape. Those passengers wanted to get off. They were frantic. Builders did frantic and poor quality work to meet the deadline. Oh, yes. Medical care. Who is curbing? I need to finish this frantic project for my final examination. You can describe the project as frantic, but it works better when you're describing how people are doing the project. So I need to finish. I'm frantic now. I'm frantic to finish this project for my final examination. I become frantic typing the answers. Yeah, I think whenever I have a question, everyone's frantic, using their thumbs to type the answers. Have a nice day. Sometimes we couldn't curb, excuse me. Sometimes we couldn't curb our curiosity towards the person or item that is paramount for us. We would say paramount to us. I think after this video, the only thing people are going to remember is Robin said curb my curiosity. I woke up late this morning and became frantic about preparing breakfast. Yes, that would be a frantic situation. You could just skip breakfast. I need to be frantic to type my correct answer during Robin's live stream. Yes. All right, we're going to move on to number 10. Here we go, number 10. Two students with the same homework mistakes blank cheating. Two students with the same homework mistakes blank cheating. Discord, gist, frugal, altercation. Paramount, riveting, succulent, curb, frantic, denote. Robin's beard denotes he'll be Santa for the new year. That is correct. I remember to have been frantic to not miss my train. Yes. Donate. Denote. We've already studied denote, so you better be sure. Is Robin saying denote again? People, here's a good example. People were frantic as there was a fire in the building. That is a time when people are frantic. And here's Pallavi. Hi, teacher, I'm late. That's okay. Denote. And I am recycling denotes again. Two students with the same homework mistakes denotes cheating. So yes, I get homework from two students. They have the same mistakes. That's signs of cheating. To shale, dege, denote with capital letters. Yes. All right. Here's the real number 10. You need to blank your bad eating habits. You need to blank your bad eating habits. Discord, gist, frugal, altercation, paramount, riveting, succulent, curb, frantic, denote. Frantic means panic. No. Panic is really strong. Frantic is little panic. And panic is very frantic. So I think in the top level would be panic, and then panic, you're just screaming, we're all gonna die. But frantic is not. If you're frantic, you're not too worried. It's not quite at the panic level. So panic, very strong. Frantic, still strong, but not at the panic level. All right. Curb. And Pallavi's late with number 7, succulent. You need to blank your eating habits. So yes, can't fool you now. You know my tricks. You know my colors. You need to curb your bad eating habits. So you got to limit and control your bad eating habits. So here's the real number 10. Number 10, Tomatoes are so what? Yeah. Robin, is there a sentence with succulent word? Well, you got the sentence succulent. Tomatoes are so succulent. And what does succulent mean? Again, succulent, fruit, vegetables, or meat containing a lot of juice and tasting good. So things that you eat, they have a lot of water, juice, taste great. We're going to call those succulent. We're going to describe that food as succulent. My grandmother brought us a basket filled with succulent peaches. You cooked such a succulent meal. All right. Now, for you, give me some example sentences using the succulent, sleepwalker. I bought succulent oranges and I'm going to make juice from them. Yes. Pallavi, you have too many options, teacher. I think, Pallavi, you just came late, but I think this video has been one of the easier videos for vocabulary. The students here are just so quick. I don't, I think, I got to think of a more difficult format. I got to give more options. Maybe I got to give like 50 words on the screen instead of 10. I'll increase it to 50. Anna, I ate a succulent steak. There you go. Carrot is one of the succulent vegetables. Henrik, that doesn't qualify very well because does a carrot have juice when you eat it? Like if you eat a raw carrot, it's not very succulent, Henrik, is it? My sister cooked a fantastic succulent meal yesterday. The watermelon sells by the man is succulent. The watermelon sold by the man is succulent. I like ripe fruits because they're more succulent. Thus, you can't use that thus. You got to cut out that thus. I like ripe fruits because they are more succulent. It's enough, teacher. In the last year, there have been a variety of succulent fruits in my hometown. Yes, I don't agree with Hendrik about carrot. Yeah, let's pick on Hendrik. Explain yourself, Hendrik. What kind of carrots do you have in your garden? Do you have special succulent carrots? No, Robin. This is good for learning words from the heart. Eating, May says, eating succulent fruits is always enjoyable. And our Shani says, succulent foods reduce constipation. Good to know. And we have a good vocabulary here. What is constipation? So I'll give 100 internet points to the first person that gives me a definition of constipation in the chat. Tashale the gay tomatoes are the most you want to say the most succulent. Yes, tomatoes are. That's why I used it in the example. Tomatoes are so succulent because that is a really succulent fruit or vegetable. I guess officially it's a fruit, but we treat it like a vegetable. Mernawati says it is hard to defecate. What is defecate? Mernawati, can you simplify your sentence? That is correct. May, here, having difficulty to go to the toilet. And what are you doing in the toilet, May? Robin, we need to train our ears for pronunciation. That is why I try to say these words as much as possible. So whenever I give a list, I always read out the words so everyone hears the pronunciation. And of course, we have May. You cannot see the list, so I read it out for her. But I try to say these words as much as possible. And if you are a good student, you are also repeating after me when I say words like succulent. Everyone should repeat after me. And actually, let's go back to the list. And how about everyone repeat after me? Number 1, discord. 2, gist. I know, that G sound sometimes has a J sound, like in frugal, and sometimes it has a J sound, like in gist. So number 2, everyone repeat after me, gist. Number 3, frugal. Frugal. Number 4, everyone repeat after me, altercation. Altercation. 5, paramount. Number 6, riveting. 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 Number 7, succulent. Succulent. 8, curb. 9, frantic. And 10, denote. Tomatoes are so succulent. That is correct. Succulent. I'm not a fan of tomatoes. All right, Henrik has his argument about carrots. Carrot is also succulent, Robin. You can't try that. It's good for your eyes. You can mix that with sugar. But here, I'm going to check what the internet says, because the internet is the king of all information. All the information of the world is on the internet. Are carrots succulent? Nobody is describing a carrot as succulent. You got to have that juice, that water, and carrots are dry. And Sleepwalker says no, carrot isn't succulent. So Henrik, you have no supporters on your team. Team Hendrik has no supporters. Oh, Pallavi says I like carrot. Well, we're not talking about whether or not we like carrots. We're wondering if carrots are succulent. When you eat a carrot, is there a lot of juice? When you bite into the carrot, the carrot juice is coming down your chin? I don't think so. I don't think so. So succulent would mean there's some sort of juice. The hardest one to pronounce is altercation. Which part of that is difficult? Altercation. Altercation. That C has a K, hard K. Altercation. We don't usually describe juices as succulent because those are just water, like water, cola, wine. We don't usually describe those as succulent. So we describe food that is juicy as succulent. Carrots. You want to pluralize that? The impressive lesson today. Well, thank you very much. Well, that is the 10 vocabulary. So I hope you learned something or at least entertained. So your homework, write some sample sentences using the new vocabulary in the comment section below this video anytime. And of course, James and I will be uploading some more often as we finish the semester at our universities. So we'll have more content coming up, and of course, we'll continue the live streams every Saturday. That schedule we keep very well. We keep that very well. I think James hasn't missed a day, and I haven't missed a day. So James will be here next Saturday doing his lesson, so be sure to watch that. And before that, I will be uploading some videos, some vocabulary videos, to take a look at those and do the homework. All right, that is the lesson today. So I will end in, I guess, about 2-3 minutes. So if you have any questions or comments about anything, now is the time to get your voice heard. Thank you very much. Thank you, Pallavi and May. Thank you, Sleepwalker. Altercation. Oh, to Shale. Thanks. Let me very thanks to Shale DeGay. Thank you. Mernawati. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if there's anyone who's been listening and hasn't commented yet, let me know you have at least listened. I learned new vocabulary, although I heard them before. It was great. Remember them again. Yes, Carlos. Yes, yeah, Layla. It's always an ongoing struggle to learn the vocabulary and then review the vocabulary and read the vocabulary, and I hope this helps. And Norbenrico, hey, thanks for the comment. Pisani, yep. And Shani Nadika, yes. If you can join the WhatsApp group, there's links below this video. If you join the WhatsApp group, you have to say, I'm from IELTS Insider, and then I'll know who you are. We have done our Paramount task for today. Anyone? Okay, yes. All right, everyone. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will end the live stream now, and we'll be back again soon. So make sure you're subscribed and you hit the bell icon so you're notified when something happens, and do your homework. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.